This is a clip from an earlier live stream. I know you're going to like it, so the link to the full video is down below. Check it out. I'll see you over there.
Are approaching that future right now, and I didn't feel it then in 2018, but I feel it now. I've been telling you guys, I have been having a lot of dreams, and the dread that Charlie felt in 2018, I have been feeling. I felt it leading up to Charlie's assassination. I pulled my children out of school. I was having this dreams and visions about bees and organization that was happening in America. I have a sense of dread.
I cannot. Y'all, I'm sorry. I quit. I'm rage quitting. I told y'all I was never going to do it again, but I lied. I'm quitting. I'm done with Candace. I cannot do Candace at all. I quit. Y'all can have blackout bingo. It's over. I'm done. This chick is talking about dreams of bees, and she's saying it with a straight face. I can't do it. I can't anymore, y'all. I quit. I'm done. Have a great night. Take care. Oh, wait, hold on. I got something else for y'all. I got Nathan Livingstone in the building. What's happening, brother? How are you?
That was a smooth transition.
Hey, I'm working on my segue. My transitions are smoother than my head, okay? I'm working on that. Nathan, I need rescue. I need you to come from Australia, get over here and rescue me. I need help. What in the world is going on? I know you're just getting thrown into the mix, so I apologize, Nathan. Everybody, this is Nathan Livingstone from Milk Bar TV. Real quick, tell us who you are, all that kind of good jazz, Nathan. And then please get to the airport, get over here and help me. I need help.
Yeah, I'm Australian. I don't know. I'm on Twitter most prominently. You know, I don't know where to start. I mean, short stories. I started making content on social media during COVID with Australia, with all the crazy stuff.
For sure.
Yeah. I lost my job because of vaccine mandates as a forklift driver.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I started making content. And then I kind of branched out from there, started covering Andrew Tate.
Gotcha.
And then it was through Andrew Tate that I started covering Candace Owens, Tucker Carlson, and all these other kind of right-wing grifters.
And there we go. And now the rest of, as she said, the rest is all future.
Her entire show is just going down rabbit holes.
No question.
This is why her tip line is a blessing for her, because she doesn't have to do any work. So people can just feed her crazy stuff. So that, like, the good example of that was that she was doing the season 2 of Brigitte Macron. And I mean, I think anyone who was watching it could tell, like, there's really not much here. You know, right. She has this thing where she always generates interest by making a sensational claim about herself and using herself, right? So that's where, when they sued her, you know, I mean, that was big news. So people flocked to her. But by the season 2 of Brigitte Macron, I mean, there really is not much meat on that bone. No. But someone sent in a screenshot saying, "Hey, I'm watching this doco on Stanford prison experiment, and this person looks like it could be Brigitte Macron's brother, Jean-Michel Trogneux."
Yeah.
And so then she just like went straight down that rabbit hole of trying to connect Brigitte Macron to being in America in the 70s, part of the Stanford prison experiment, and then connect that to MK Ultra, all off just a screenshot of someone from watching a doco. And with that night, I went and, you know, went to the like archives on the Stanford prison experiment and found the name of that guy, found footage of him with an American accent, you know, all this information. Anyway, she went down the rabbit hole saying they're trying to protect this guy. It turned into a whole thing. That's my favorite period of Candace so far. Yeah. Because it's so crazy. It's so easy to debunk her. It's so obvious that she's just treading water, trying to find any fodder for material. And I also liked it because I don't like the Macrons, you know.
No.
I don't like her. I don't like her lying and this campaign of harassment. And I don't like that she's made me side with the Macrons. But I would much prefer her just talking conspiracy slop about Macrons than this TPUSA stuff, which is I think really nasty and dark. Even following Candace, I've been surprised by how evil this has become.
No, I agree.
You know, so to get back to your question, you know, the tip line, I think that's where, the material is good for her. The question is if she's being undermined and pranked. So my question to you, she claimed that the same person who sent her tips about the office in Delaware sent her more about France being involved. So my question is, do you think that this person is deliberately playing along? That's why they didn't come out and say, look, I pranked her. I was the one that gave the lawyer's office. You think it's a long con?
I think it's been a long con. I think it has been.
Yeah.
And this is it. Because allegedly the person said that they were upset that we were calling them a troll and a prank. Why wouldn't they just say, hey, you know what? Let me go ahead and real quick. You can tell them that I work at 123 Piedmont Avenue. Or something that give another verifying piece of evidence that will put all heads to bed, all questions, or if you want to be true. Otherwise, there's no reason to trust you. Why should we believe? Matter of fact, why should we even believe that the email ever happened at all? I mean, come on, like following that logic, then come on.
My favorite is her when she goes to proof like about the assassination, and she's like, I never even heard of the French Legionnaires. So the fact that I'm saying this means that it must be true.
There you go. And let me also point out, going back to the Macrons, and I asked this question during the whole Macron kerfuffle, but then what's going to be the end goal? What's going to happen? I think Brigitte and Emmanuel are nasty, horrible people, but they're married. Do you want them to, like, okay, fine. Whether it's 15 or 14, both of them are gross. But now they're married. What do you want to happen? What's the end goal? And you say, well, and people are saying, well, she's going to bring it to light. Well, we already know it now. We know now that they're terrible people. Even if it wouldn't matter, you're not going to not believe that they're not terrible people. So you're going to believe that. So what's going to be the result? What's going to happen? Are they going to get, what's going to happen? And nobody can tell me what's going to happen. And so even with this quote unquote investigation, well, what's going to happen? If you get Tyler Robinson off because you done muddied the waters for the jury pool and they can't believe that Tyler Robinson did it because of all this shenanigans that you've thrown out there, what are you going to do? And nobody can answer that. Like, what's going to be the end goal? Because you've already cast doubt on the FBI, the local Utah police force, the UVU school, Charlie Kirk's security. No, everybody's got a specter of doubt. So what's going to happen?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah. I hope it doesn't have any real impact on the court case. I don't think it will, but it is this larger, it is this problem where you now have people who are, look, it's been really horrible to see the amount of TPUSA people who, one of their boss, a close friend, was publicly assassinated.
Facts.
And it's like that is so horrific. I mean, I didn't even know Charlie Kirk, and it was horrific to see,
Right. Yeah.
We're just not used to seeing that level of violence against someone, a public figure, especially someone like Charlie Kirk. And so then to see all these TPUSA people posting continually saying the hardest part has been this campaign of harassment and people accusing us of somehow being complicit and involved. That's just so horrible. I mean, that's just so horrible. That's where it really is hard to highlight just how evil what Candace Owens is doing.
I know you liked that episode. This is actually a clip from a larger live stream. The link is down in the description, so you can go check it out. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you down there. Grace and peace.